All right. Welcome again to MG Sports TV, Military Guna TV, people. Thank you very, very much for joining. And there's one thing I want you guys to do is smash that like button as the guys come in. So I almost missed the show, the exact timing of the show, because I was sitting there watching some videos of crocodiles and alligators. And funny enough, my two biggest fears, crocodile, alligators. I think, well, the crocodile and the snake are my two biggest fears. But for some reason, I love to sit and watch videos of them, like hours, and watch videos of them. But we're not here to discuss that. We're here to discuss football. That's what.
Emotional.
That's what we're here to discuss. But let's first, for mental and emotional reason, as you can see, I keep on saying from there will be no discussion surrounding Arsenal and Manchester United for mental and emotional reasons. So we're going to keep it in the Chelsea, the Southamptons, the Liverpools, the Manchester City. We're going to keep it at that level. So hopefully guys understand the reason why I'm doing this. So let me run through my phone. So there's a lot of people. Specifically, I don't answer the people who are more closer to me. My good friends, they're the one I don't answer as yet. So these are the persons: Black Man from Brownstone, Simeon, Simba, Jeffrey, Wells. I just them three persons alone I answered. I'm not answer them. I'm not answer them yet until after the Europa League game. I won't answer them until after the Europa League game. One time I'm cool. But we're in a group, we talk, but special, different reasoning. Yeah, we answer them and after a different basis, when me and them can fix it out. Anyways, not inciting violence, but definitely at present moment, this is me.
Shame kill me again. How much time we gonna shame, sir? Every minute, shame, Queenie. Queenie.
Arsenal, oh yeah. Arsenal, yeah. Arsenal, oh yeah. We are the Gunners. Arsenal. We are the Gunners. Now and forever. Arsenal, yeah.
Anyways, people, we are still on top of the league despite all of that. We're gonna get into the details, and we might touch on Arsenal versus Manchester United. Just might. If you stick around long enough, we're going to see. If you stick around long enough, we're going to see. I know that there's a particular set of people coming for me. They are coming for me. There is a particular set of people. They are coming for me. And I have to be dodging, hiding, swiveling, waving, all different type of things to escape. But I know for sure I can't escape right here. I cannot escape right here. So big up everyone who is tuning in. And I want you guys to do smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're here for the first time, and definitely share the content. I know a lot of people there would want to see it. We have a few people in the comment section. John Lennon said, glory, Man United. See? Start already. Elfreda Graham said, big up, MG, big up. You rough last week. Saying stinking Man U win and look like we're winning. Good sportsmanship. All right, yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be honest. For the past 2 weeks, I know the reason why Manchester United, specifically Manchester United fans, are coming at me, because for the past 2 weeks I have been going at them, and I wasn't easing up at any particular point. I was really going in on them, and you know, because it's supposed to burn them to know that an Arsenal fan, specifically me, with so much mouth, just a chat along, it's supposed to burn them to them bone. But definitely. Anyways, we're gonna jump into the review show, people. We're gonna get straight into that. This won't be a long one, maybe an hour in our region. I dropped the link in the comment section. If you guys wish to join, I have no problem with that at all. None whatsoever. If you guys wish to join. So as you can see down there, our social, you can follow us on Twitter at MG Sports Media, and also on Instagram at MG Sports Media. You can follow us on Military Goon on Facebook and Armory Decals, which is my now profile. I don't think any more persons can follow me. I think I reach a limit now. But definitely. So let's get into the meat of the matter and what we are here for. As you can see, team of the week. Shearer said Ericsson produced a passing masterclass against the Arsenal. A passing masterclass. Anthony said, me not say nothing because the league just that. Thank you very much, Anthony. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I respect that. Keep the pressure half. Keep the pressure half. Love that. Yeah, man. Keep the pressure up. So, I think let me draw from my book where I wrote down the predictions. Let me see if I can find it. Where are thy predictions? Did I write them down over the weekend? No, I didn't write down these predictions. I didn't write down these predictions at all. Ah, that's sad. Did you write them down? But anyways, we're gonna still discuss the predictions, people. I didn't write them down, so my apologies on that. So let's go. Let's run through it, people. So we have, first of all, first game of the week. We started off an early Saturday morning kickoff. Everton versus Liverpool. The thing about it is it's a Merseyside derby. All the fan base, Liverpool fan base, I think would have been approaching this game with the mindset that this is a good opportunity to really kickstart this season, because Liverpool's season still have been on the right track as yet. Still a few bumps in the road, but nevertheless, Liverpool are still favorites in winning the league or even finishing second in the league. They are still favorites. I have Liverpool finishing second in the league. I do think that is still a strong possibility that where they end up, I have Manchester City to win the league. So despite this, the rugged start from both teams, not the usual start, I still do have them as favorites to be first and second. I have for Arsenal actually to finish third. So luckily we have started the season quite early with a bang, and I love that fact. So Merseyside derby, big roar for VAR, another VAR decision over the weekend. Whereas the Evertonians, the Toffees, were denied a goal, and I for one honestly thought that was a bad decision by the referee. I can be wrong, but we have seen too much decision over the weekend, not the referee, by VAR. We have seen too much decision over the weekend under the legislation of VAR, which definitely are questionable. We have seen a lot of them. Elfreda said, nah, say we just go with what happened. No, bro, nothing serious. Okay, yeah, man. I say go, man. Actually said the gun run out of ammo versus the hog. The hog skin tough. Can't shoot hog and kill him. If not them that head. We didn't do that. But the man take his gun from away and shoot us. Actually said big up actually. Big up, man, big up. You have to lick hog in the head, man. Hog skin tough. Actually said, me kind of glad Man U window. Yeah, I think most people will be happy about that. It keeps the league, Arsenal in touching distance. It keeps everyone in touching distance when Manchester United win. And definitely, it's a good look for the league. Maybe that's the reason why the referee behave in that manner. Just saying. Not saying anything unscrupulous, you know? So, we're going to move on to Brentford versus Leeds. This game started off quite nicely until Ivan Toney decided he wanted to do a madness. Ivan Toney decided he wanted to do a madness and just went on, kick on with this game. I honestly thought this game had a draw written all over it. A 1-1, 2-2 draw. At one point, it was 2-2 until then, when, as I said, Ivan Toney just decided that he wanted to do a madness. And hats off to all those who captain Ivan Toney in their FPL. Hats off, big up, massive respect for that. Poor start for Leeds. Leeds seems to be, if they don't fix up in the next three games, I'm telling you, that's relegation. They don't fix up in the next 3 games, that is relegation. So we're going to move now to another London derby. Chelsea versus West Ham. Another controversial call. Big controversial call. Again, I for one also believe that goal should have stand. Now the Chelsea fans are going to say, hey, it's a foul on the goalkeeper. One Dan said that was a foul all day. He never get any ball. That's with who? Anthony said Arsenal deserve the humbling. Actually said Ivan Tony masterclass. As me take him out of my FPL. Yeah, unfortunately. Eh? The goal against Chelsea, I honestly believe that goal should have stand, because in the same sense, the keeper parried the ball and the trail leg of the striker caught the keeper. The trail leg of the striker caught the keeper. Now, it can go two ways actually, because in the event that the keeper didn't catch the ball and the trail leg of the striker would have caught the keeper, I think people would have called for a penalty. Now, the question would be, would VAR would have given that penalty or not? That's where the question is at. Now, in the run of play, I thought that Chelsea, in that sense, I thought that the keeper, Mendy, knew what he did. He knew that he erred. He made an error by not holding on to the ball. He knew that he made an error by not holding on to the ball. And he definitely played that one out, and he got his favor. But as I said, it can also go the other side, in which even in the event that Mendy didn't catch the ball and the player caught Mendy, even though it was his trail leg that caught Mendy, I think there would be a loud appeal for penalty. So it could have gone both ways. That one. That is the reason why I thought that one should have. It was 50-50 for me, but I thought it should have gone in the favor of the attacker. This is football. We want to see goals. So most definitely, it should have gone in the favor of the attacker in that sense. One Dan said in the United game. Anthony said Chelsea robbed them. Actually said it wasn't a foul, rob. Actually said that 2-2 I did predict and VAR wasted it. Yeah, most people are saying that Chelsea robbed them, but as I said, it can go both ways. Just think about it, people. What if Mendy hadn't caught the ball and the trail leg would have caught Mendy? Would people apply for a penalty? Would that be a foul? Would that be a foul on the striker? And if so, why can't it be a foul on the keeper? And one Dan said that was not a foul in the Chelsea game. The keeper pushed the ball. Alfreda said, like how the league are going, to be honest, every side deserves their win and losses. LC, Leicester City, season start, way bad. Very bad. Actually said, at least Antonio scored. Me did say to the people, remember I said last weekend. TM come said, military, let me tell you, the end of Arsenal purple patch. Well, it might start a new purple patch now. Let's see from here. This is where we see the winning mentality kick on. The light is bright. Very, very bright in my face. My eyes just start hurt me. Mendy can't stop making a mistake. I love it. Yeah, he's making a lot now. He's been suspect for a while now. Mendy has been suspect for a while. For real. If we should be honest, Mendy has been suspect. Moving on to the next game, Crystal Palace versus Newcastle. There was a huge controversial call in this one again. See what I'm talking about? Almost all the games over the weekend had controversial calls. Let's see. Everton, Liverpool, Chelsea, West Ham, Newcastle, Crystal Palace. I'm not sure if there was any Tottenham game. Manchester City and Arsenal, Manchester United. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. I think that is too much. I honestly believe that was too much. I believe that's too much. So Newcastle L2 1-0 draw by Crystal Palace. And let me tell you people, that was a good game. That was a good game of football, despite the game ended 0-0. A high intense to-and-from game. Both teams going at it, but unfortunately, they couldn't find, anyone of them couldn't find the back of the net, which is at paramount and the most important aspect of football. So they headlock on that one. Now we have Nottingham Forest versus Bournemouth. Bournemouth getting a win on the table. Now, Nottingham Forest, in all aspects, they started off this game very good. I think at one point they were leading 2-0. I believe at one point they were leading 2-0, and Bournemouth just kicking an extra gear, and quite rightly so, deserve it at the game, based off how the game ended. TM Com said England have the worst referees. One man said England have the worst referees in the world. Just ask yourself the question: when last have you seen an English referee at a a World Cup or a Champions League or a Europa League tournament refereed. Think about it. Just think about it. It must be a reason. TM comes at VAR of all those angles, yet still make mistakes. It's the persons behind VAR. The interpretation. It's the interpretation of the machine. Actually said, force hopeless. How can you have a 2-0 lead at home and lose to Bournemouth? And Forest started off the season quite well. I'm not saying Forest started off the season quite well. So that's something to look at. Guys, could you please get the likes up, people, please? Don't forget to smash the like button. I'd really appreciate it if you guys do so. Next game, Tottenham versus Fulham. Quite an easy game for Tottenham, I would say. Not so much complicated. Even though Fulham really played some good football, I do think that Tottenham have a bit of luck on their side. They have luck. It doesn't matter how bad they are playing. They seem to still get the win, which is, I think that's how Antonio Conte teams tend to play for a long time now. Have a lot of luck, ugly football, ragged, dogged, and still get the results. So they defeated Fulham 2-1. As I said, underlying metrics will caught up at some point in time throughout the season. Just the same as Chelsea. Chelsea is not playing good, people. If I'm being honest, Chelsea is not playing good. And all the Chelsea fan base could really accept that fact that Chelsea are not playing good. Levan Gaza said, big up my team, Manu. Big up, Levan. Alfreda said, One United. That is Man United, right? Anthony said, Mitrovic is class. Mitrovic is a senior Premier League player. He is an experienced Premier League player. And he tends to do it. Go back down. I think he's just a bit too loyal to Fulham. Similar to Bobby Reid. I think he's a bit too loyal to Fulham. Because I think top clubs in the Premier League would have definitely utilized his skill set. So we move on to the next game. Wolverhampton versus Southampton. Wolverhampton. I think Wolverhampton are way too defensive. They just play so defensive. Sometimes it just kind of hurt to see how defensive they play. No attacking potency. Just compact defensive unit. And if they get a goal, they get a goal, and that's it. But well tried, Southampton. Unfortunately, you guys didn't get it over the line. Now we move on to the next game, where I think this is the biggest robbery of the weekend. I think not the Manchester United one versus Arsenal. That's the first goal in the game. Not that one. Not the Newcastle one. Not the West Ham one. Not the Liverpool one. I personally think that the Aston Villa one was the biggest robbery over the weekend. The referee made a clear and evident error, and VAR did not correct it. VAR did not correct it. And this could be the reason. They just don't want to show the incompetence of the referees. They didn't want to show the incompetence of the referee. But guess what they also do? In the Arsenal one, when the tackle was made, I think it was Odegaard and Ericsson, he was right in front of the referee. The referee deemed it as okay, and then VAR called it back. Anyways, we haven't reached on that one yet. So, actually said a classic Wolves match. Leon Bailey trying to give me heart pain. Good to see him scored. Actually said, what a goal from Mitrovic. Quality goal. Quality goal. Coach X, big up. Big up, Coach X. Anthony said, City giving these refs big money. Elfreda said, you know, see the Jamaicans them scored the same day. True, both Bailey and Antonio. Who dead, coach? Who dead? The Gunners them still live, man. With the top of table same way. With the top of table same way, coach. What they did that, man? Not yet. We're Conibud. We are Conibud. Now, let's move on to the next game, people. So soon we should the final game. I think the reason why I'm leaving that game for final, because that is the biggest discussion. That was the big game of the weekend. Even though the Merseyside derby was there, the Arsenal versus Manchester United, that was a big game for the weekend. Now, Brighton versus Leicester. I don't know what is going on at Leicester City. Brendan Rodgers is having a terrible time. A horrid. The Leicester City players are down tooling. I honestly believe so. They don't want to play for this manager. They are tired. They are frustrated. They are fed up. They do not want to play for this manager. Coach, Arsenal are dead. I tell her Arsenal are dead. We're still live, up and running, and kicking. Not yet, man. Not just about Connie Bud. Hard for dead. Hard for dead, man. We have too much fight in our way. Too much fight. So, Brendan Rodgers, at present moment, I'm hearing stories that Brendan Rodgers is negotiated with the club to leave because if they sack him, that would be a hefty payout. And I don't think, well, Leicester City is supposed to have it because they are selling quite a few players. So I do think that they might have it, of course. They must have it. They must have it. They didn't purchase any players though. That could be one of the reasons why. Maybe they are broke. Is Leicester City broke? Is Leicester City broke? But could be. But well done, Brighton. Vast improvement over the weekend in regards to the strike force. I think this is the first I'm seeing Brighton scoring that many goals. Can't recall seeing Brighton score more than 3 goals. But well done to Brighton Football Club. Gonna move on now to the big game of the weekend. Arsenal versus Manchester United. No. This one is a strange one. Very, very strange one. Let me start off by saying that game was Anthony said 0 money equal 20 players. Levan Gazasel, he will get sacked. I think so too. Big up Andrew 55. Real talk MG, but when Conte came back and Chelsea team gel a storm. True. Them need Conte back. I don't know how them are gonna manage. Actually said Brighton scored 4 Manchester United. I'm not saying that I've never seen them score 5 before. I can't recall seeing Brighton score 5. Can't recall seeing that. But as I'm saying still, people, this game, Arsenal versus Manchester United. For me personally, I really enjoyed the game. It was a good game. Now, Arsenal played a lot of possession-based football, some quality football, but Manchester United came with a plan. Sit back, catch Arsenal on the transition in the counter, and it worked well. 3 counters, three cut short counters, as the Jamaicans would say, slice, dice, and scores. No, and fortunately, Manchester United new man, Anthony, on the score sheet, which is big for him. And I don't really see him as a goal scorer. I think he's a chalk and boot type of player. Don't really see him as a natural born-bred goal scorer. So I think he might register a lot of assists, but I don't think he'll register a lot of goals. But definitely he's one to look at. Vast improvement since the start of the season by Rashford. He's looked good. Looks a quality player. One thing I do know, these big games are the games that Rashford scores in. Anyone remember all the big games that Manchester United have played? Check out who scored. Against the PSG, against the Real Madrid, against Arsenal, against Man City, against Liverpool. It's always Rashford in these big games. Now, Ten Hag, it is evident what Ten Hag is trying to do. Ten Hag realized how can I put it now? Ten Hag would realize that his team is not where he wants it to be, but what he's doing right now is utilizing the players that he have at his disposal to the best of their ability. Now, when you look at on the bench, you see the likes of Casemiro and Ronaldo. Now, surprisingly, and I don't know why Casemiro can't start and Anthony joined the team and he's in the start 11 immediately. When Casemiro comes on, he looks quality, looks good, composed in possession, knows how to kind of calm down the ball game. So it looks good. No, for me, seeing Ronaldo coming onto the pitch, for me, I don't like it. I honestly don't like it as an Arsenal fan, seeing Ronaldo coming on. But definitely as a fan, football fan in general, to see Cristiano Ronaldo on the bench, it kind of pains me. I'm being honest. It really kind of pains me. I'm not saying that they should force Cristiano Ronaldo on the field. I'm just saying that a player of that quality and class, I can't have him on the bench. That's just me still. For me, despite I'm not a Manchester United man, I'm not even a Ronaldo fanatic, but I love the work that Ronaldo is a legend, one of the greatest, both Ronaldo and Messi. I really wanted him to leave to go to a different club so that he can definitely play consistently. I want the thing is I want the debate, the Ronaldo Messi debate, to go as long as possible. I don't want to see them fade away. That's just me. That's just maybe there's some sentiments. I really don't want to see any one of them fade away as yet. So that could be just sentiment speaking though. Freda said different position and play MG. Can't look at that. True. No, I just want to see the discussion continue. Elfreda said something like see Bruno play. Yeah, Bruno looks good. Bruno look revived. Funny enough, I heard I have a Manchester United friend, and he said that since Ronaldo came into the team, Bruno Fernandes has been a shadow of himself. And what I did, I went back and I watched some highlights. I watched some highlights of Bruno Fernandes before Cristiano Ronaldo, and then I watched highlights during Manchester United with Cristiano Ronaldo, and then I watched Bruno Fernandes now, and I've come to the conclusion that Bruno Fernandes is an alpha player, alpha male, alpha player. What do I mean by that is this, right? Cristiano Ronaldo is an alpha player. The game must play through him. The game must be about him. Bruno Fernandes is an alpha player. The game must play through him. The game must be about him. It should be about him. Unfortunately, you can't have two alphas on the pitch at the same time. That is very conflicting, and you won't get the best results or the best performances from both personnels. So that is the issue of having two alphas at the same time. That's the issue. So one is going to outperform the other, and one is going to decline in performance due to the fact that the other is outperforming them. They're going to feel maybe get an incompetent type of feeling. Big up J Dice. Anthony said Ten Hag was the better manager for that game 100%. I think Manchester United just took their chances. If Arsenal took their chances, in which we have created a lot of chances as well, it would have Manchester United probably would have been blown away. Just saying still. If Manchester United took their chance, Arsenal didn't. So it's not about managers. It's about what happened on the pitch that time. So there was no clear tactical deploy. There's nothing like that. Arsenal have most of the possession because they were better, more technical team. Manchester United deployed in a transition, counter-attacking setup, and it worked. They were very lethal. What if on those quarters they didn't get those goals? Actually said that's why Portugal is so crap. Whoa, people, my camera is down. Give me a second. Let me sort out this. But as I'm saying, all right, let me continue, people. Let me continue. Since my camera is down, let me continue. Comments are around left me. Ronaldo is 37, bro, not 29 or 30. I agree. That's true. Definitely agree with that. XLR. Big up. XLR EF Sports said, but who does Ronaldo start over? Good question. Good question. Can you say Ronaldo won't do what Rashford is doing? Maybe the pressing. He maybe can't press like Rashford due to his legs. Maybe, but definitely, I don't think he finishing has left him. He's still that lethal finisher. Levan Gar said, you are right. They does not play well together. Jedi said, Ronaldo with Bruno on the field is a no-no. Wanda said, Arsenal not learning how to come United and play a higher line. True. And that is the same thing that consistently catch us. It doesn't matter how good we play. Anthony said, Arsenal tried to play a high line. That's why we score. No, we play high line. It doesn't matter if tried to play. That's how we play. Rose Gold, big up. Bruno ain't no alpha, bro. Bruno and Ronaldo played well last season. Don't fabricate that narrative. Listen, as I'm saying, Rose Gold, right? As I'm saying, last season, what I saw of Bruno Fernandes is nothing compared to the season before when Ronaldo was not there. What I saw last season, all right, since you're saying it's a fabricated narrative, let's have a look, right? We're gonna have a look. We're gonna have a look at Bruno Fernandes. Let's have a look. Premier League, 2021. All right, so this is Premier League 2019-2020. Bruno Fernandes, 4 matches played, 8 goals scored, 7 assists. Listen, 14 matches played, 8 goals, 7 assists. You know what that is? That is 15 goal contribution in 14 games. 15 goal contribution in 14 games. Let's have a look. That's before Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's have a look. 2020 to 2021. 37 games played, 18 goals, 12 goal contribution. So that's 30 goals contribution in 37 games. That is before Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's have a look now when Cristiano Ronaldo is there. 2022. Let's have a look. 36 games, 10 goals, 6 assists. 36 games, 10 goals, 6 assists. So that is half of what he produced 2 seasons before. Remember, in the first season where he played 14 games, he registered 15 goal contribution in 14 games. 15 goal contribution. That is his first season. No, that's the first season. That's when he came in the January transfer window. That's half of the season. No, this last season, when Ronaldo was there, he played 36 games, double the amount of games, and registered the same amount as what he registered in 14 games. That's a total drop-off. That's a cut by 50%. And there was no major injury because he played 36 games. He started 35, which means that he was present throughout the entire season. So there's no major injury or anything like that. Minutes per game, 87. He's almost playing all of the games. He's almost playing 8 of the games. So if you believe that Cristiano Ronaldo did not impact Bruno Fernandes, that there is the wrong narrative. That is the wrong narrative. Statistics. Guess what? Rose gold. Guess what? No. Me can lie. You can lie. But numbers cannot. Numbers cannot lie. As you can see, we have. Let me show you how numbers can't lie. Let's have a look. This is how numbers can't lie. We have 36 persons watching right now and only 22 likes. That is not a lie. No, it's 39 persons watching and only 22 likes. That is not a lie. That is a fact. I'm looking at it right now. And I'm begging you guys to hit that like button. Don't let the numbers lie. Let the numbers match to the amount of viewers. Smash the like button. So it's not me saying it. It's not me saying it because I want to say it. I'm looking at what I'm seeing. I watched what. That is the reason I said it now. When my friend told me that, I went back and rewatched the highlights of Bruno Fernandes in a 2019-20 season, 2020-21 season, then the season when Cristiano Ronaldo came, and then I'm watching him now. Can't tell me that Bruno Fernandes is not a different player now from what you saw last season. Last season, he totally underperformed. Compared to the seasons before and what we're seeing we're seeing the real Bruno Fernandes now. When Bruno Fernandes came in, I hated Bruno Fernandes because he keeps on scoring. When Bruno Fernandes was in my FPL team, every single week, you're getting points. Either 2 goals, 2 assists, 1 goal, 2 assists, 2 assists, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 goal. You're getting something from Bruno. Levan, as I said, Arsenal playing our hands. Actually said 10 hog, 11 hogs on the field and 1 goat on the bench. Jedi said Bruno was class before Ronaldo dropped in. Actually said Bruno was horrible last season. Listen, his numbers are not that bad, but in comparison to what we know Bruno Fernandes can do, those numbers were bad. Alfred Graham said no jokes, MG. McCarry United, I said Bruno started before CR7 forward. Manu bigger than CR7. No. Whoa. Jedi said Maguire, the GOAT was better too. People, all the Manchester United fans, I want you guys to come tell me what you think about that. Do you believe that Maguire was better before Cristiano Ronaldo came into the team? Sheldon still said big up Sheldon. Levan God said yes, he fall off that season. Alfredo Graham said, when we and Villarreal go finals, them time the Bruno a play ball. One done said, so how them play good with Portugal? Good question. Club and international are two different things still. Bruno said Bruno was dangerous on dead ball when Greenwood was around. Alfredo said, MG, you are better than the man them where carry Man United. Jedi said, 18, Missy. Alfredo said, MG alone, facts. You have sense more than who carry Manchester United. Jano, sorry. Said, Rose Gold said he don't agree. Levan said, you're right, Bruno getting back to his best. Alfredo said, when Missy CR and Maguire are warm up, me say, me stop watch match. No, just say Maguire. Please don't say CR. I will not. Let me tell you something. I will not. I'm not a Manchester United fan, but I will not tolerate any disrespect of Cristiano Ronaldo. I will not tolerate it. Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the GOATs of football. I will not tolerate it. Doesn't matter how old he is or what you think of him. I will not tolerate it. Just the same as listen. No one can disrespect Ronaldo or Messi for me. These two players, in my perspective, because I see them. I didn't see Pele. I didn't see Maradona. I see Zidane, yes, and I see Ronaldinho. I didn't see much Roberto Carlos. Didn't see much of him. Didn't see much of the real R9. Didn't see much. I was a child those times. I'm seeing Lionel Messi. I've seen Cristiano Ronaldo in peak. So for me, those two are the greatest to ever play sport. For me, based on what I've seen, I can't account for Maradona and those guys. Alfred actually said I don't even like how the Argus treated the great Maguire. For me, no. Last week, over the weekend, Maguire and Lindelof, I want to see starting now. I wanted Maguire and Lindelof. I wanted Ten Hag to show some trust and belief in his players and started Maguire and Lindelof. Show some trust. Rose Gold said, anyways, you said Arsenal didn't take their chances, but in fact, y'all only dominate possession and didn't create much chances, as you said. Our keeper only made 2 saves. Yeah, because our players are not shooting. Look at this heat map from Bruno Fernandes. That is phenomenal. That heat map is phenomenal. That is a high intense work rate. Oh crap. I think we didn't shoot enough. I honestly believe we didn't shoot enough. We wanted to pass the ball straight inside the back of the net, and that can't work. Levan said Cristiano Ronaldo is my baller. Actually said I see Maguire, he's a real GOAT. Actually said Maguire should be starting every match. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. People, give me a second. Let me put on the camera back. Battery dead. All right, so good now. Mara said, Maguire, I go rub bench until him look like it. Him head don't look like a bench already, so why? The man head flat, man. Maguire, LOL, Maguire, go LOL, check the stats for him. John knows I Jedi said it's a troll no, man. You're making Man U fans them beat you with their comment, you know. Jedi actually be careful. Remember, I said the Man U fans them have a deep passion for Maguire. So mind them fighting out of the chat. Elfreda said Shaw game get nyam. Yeah, that little young youth. The thing is, you know, I won't say Shaw game get nyam. I think that young guy won't be able to play all the games throughout the season, else he will break down. Remember, it's his first season at this level. I think they definitely need to balance his game time and let him mature properly, because he had a third time against Saka yesterday. He held his own. He definitely held his own. But definitely, I do think that he will need some rest. Because if he continues to play, you'll play him into the ground. Like, so you have to be careful. Be very careful. That position is a dangerous position, fullback. It's not an attacker, whereas he can take a rest here and there. But no, as a fullback, it's non-stop running and working. So you have to be careful with that one. Levan Gal said, I disagree. Maguire is the problem. He's not good to me. Maguire is the GOAT. Levan. Maguire is the GOAT. I want to see Maguire and Lindelof get an opportunity. I want to see Maguire and Lindelof get an opportunity. I want to see them over the weekend. I want Ten Hag to show some trust and stuff like that. Levan God said Luke Shaw time up for right now. I think what's going to happen is that Luke Shaw will definitely have to realize that the entire world of football is going young. And Malacia, he fit the profile. He fits the profile. Good left foot, physically I'm ready. He's not the tallest, but he's definitely very aggressive. He's quick, powerful on the wing, has a good delivery in him, and he's very intelligent. So that's I think that is one of the best acquisition for Manchester United. I think so. This for this transfer window. I think he's one of the best acquisition. I think he will come even better than Anthony. Anthony days are numbered based off his playing style. Most players who play like that in the Premier League, they don't really last long. But his days are numbered. I think Malacia is the one for Manchester United, who I think will or has the potential to really take Manchester United to a next level. Hatchell said should be sold, heartbroken. Navan said Maguire should be sold. Delroy Wilson, Maguire no stop sell out with team. Me no want him near the team. Jason Guna, Wagwan about Anthony MJ. I still think, all right, listen, Anthony is a very good player, but his style of play, he needs to adjust his style of play. The fancy trick and style and thing, that doesn't really work in the Premier League, The truth is, I've seen a lot of players like that coming to the Premier League, trying to do that, and it don't really last long. So that don't really work in the Premier League. That's not something that works in the Premier League. But nevertheless, I do think that this Arsenal versus Manchester United game was a game whereas two things Manchester United will learn from is this. When they're playing against team that holds possession, they have the right players, they have the right tactics to deploy against those type of teams. They did it against Liverpool and they did it against Arsenal. Well done to that. Arsenal would have learned that, hey, when you're playing against teams that play transition football, the high press offline thing, you got to be very careful how you approach those games because transition will hurt you. Ball over the top, balls in the wide spaces will hurt you. So we're going to play against Tottenham quite soon, and I do think that Tottenham plays very similar. Now, the question is, will Arsenal bounce back after that? I do think so. They didn't give up when they even were 3-1 down. They still fight on and throw the game until the closing minutes. Secondly, will Manchester United use this as a building block going forward? I do think so because Manchester United coming up against two of the best strike force in the Premier League so far, whereas Arsenal and Liverpool, two off. I'm not saying the only. It's Manchester United, it's Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool. I'm talking about the teams that scored the most goals so far. I think Chelsea don't score a lot of goals so far. But definitely, and they came across only conceding. How much they conceded against Liverpool? 1 and 1 against Arsenal. So that's 2. And they scored a total of 5 goals. So that is very good. That is very, very good. So Manchester United take away some key aspect from these games. Lavan Gaza said, MG, as I said, Arsenal in our hands. Yeah, we don't have a ticket at Stamford. We always have a ticket. A years now, we don't have a ticket. But guess what? You guys are coming to the Emirates. And no one say, when you come at Emirates, different ball game. Different ball game. Levan said, MG, you have to give Anthony time. I'm not saying, of course he'll get time. Jason Guna said, St. Maxim don't work. St. Maxim is very inconsistent. Very, very inconsistent. Jason Guna said, MG, you wrong about Anthony Silk. No problem. I have no problem in admitting I can be wrong. No problem at all. If you believe so, no problem. Levan Gar said, Malasa is one of the signs of the season, of the summer. I think so. Definitely think so. Alfred Graham said, I like how Ericsson root him name in at the side. But Ericsson's a quality player. Ericsson's always been a quality player. Akeem Palmer said, them can take out Scotty now, although he might play good and put in Casemiro. No, there's a particular reason why McTominay is played. His physical presence, and I saw it in the game yesterday. McTominay has a physical presence in the midfield. Despite how he plays, very aggressive, rash, extremely rash. He can get a yellow card, red card easily. But he has that physical presence and the aggressiveness in him. Elfreda said the back line feel we good, no jokes. Would play the back four, no Maguire. MG, as I said, Arsenal in our hand. Then I said MG, true you want Manu start lose again, you want to see the two of them back in the team. But Delroy, why me feel like Manu? I have no reason for like Manu. Manu my biggest rival, you know. As an Arsenal fan in Jamaica, Manu is our biggest rival. Most Arsenal fan in Jamaica, Manchester United is their biggest rival. Actually said MG, Alan has more goals than Chelsea. Don't mention them. Alan have a 10 goal. Alan have more goals than most of the teams in the Premier League. Which club Alan no have more goals than? Most of them. Most, even I think possible 80% of the teams them. So that's it. That's not surprising still. Levon said J Dice, them dead. Big up Baller does. J Dice said he might improve to McTominay. Baller said league way better than when Manu in the top. It's a league better when Manu in the top. Anthony said no Tottenham. Baller does said Manu is every team biggest rival. Yeah, because we have the FA now in the pocket, we have the referee now in the pocket. So we're not gonna rival to every team. Why not? If we don't have so much people in the pocket, we're not gonna be big rival to every team. Anyways, people, I'm closing off in the next 3 minutes. The preview show. I won't do any Europa League or Champions League preview. I don't have the energy for that right now. I'm going to have to go to Clarendon tomorrow. Early in the morning, I'm going to Clarendon tomorrow. So definitely, that's a long journey for me. So I'm going to go to bed early tonight and get some rest. So I'm going to close off in the next 3 minutes. But what I would really implore you guys to do is smash the like button, people. I would really hope you guys get likes. Get likes over 40 before we close off, my people. Please get it over 40. And we have over 50 persons watching, and I would really appreciate it if you guys get it over 40. Baladas said, man said, ref them in our pocket. Of course, Baladas. Levan Gaza said, Scott McTominay getting better under Ten Hag. I think it's a system. Baladas said, which Clarendon game you're going tomorrow? Is Clarendon playing a game tomorrow? I'm not sure if there's any. No, it's not for football reason. I have a game tomorrow evening actually. Heidel versus Manchester. So that would be interesting. That's a game that I'll be tuning in. And we have 5 more persons to smash the like button so we can get over 40. Rose Gold said, close off knowing this is the start of your losing streak. Just hold on upon a tree one day. Go cry now. Rose Gold, me ball already. So this don't frighten me. You're Rose Gold, me ball already. So this don't frighten me. The amount of ball no me do. This not frighten me, man. No, me good now. That's how me can do the show now. Me do all I ball from last night. So me can come now and do the show with a balanced head and relax. Actually said Ronaldo to the Europa League. Yeah, boy, that's an embarrassment. I don't Ronaldo ever played in the Europa League before. People, let me know if Ronaldo have ever played in the Europa League before. Let me know. Has Ronaldo ever played in the Europa League? Did he play in the Europa League last season? Somebody jump in the comment section, let me know. Gamebird said Chelsea forever. Jason said no. Big up yourself, MG from Alfred. Actually said, me just realized CFAs have more Champions League goal than all Man United players this season. You never big up yourself, peeps. And Ball said, still don't get why this page only have 14k subs. People subscribe to the man page. I say gonna Ball does. We're working on it. We're working on it. You know? We're working on it. Man, I put in the work. Levon God said first time. Okay. Alfred said enough love. I want to stay safe. Big up, Alfred. Really, really appreciate you coming in consistently in the comment section. Really appreciate that. JJ said Chelsea have a goalkeeper making mistakes. One alone a good goalkeeper for. Hey, one down, we're not crying, man. We're still at the top of the league. We're on top of the league. Let me show you. We're on top of the league.
Shame kill me again. How much time we gonna shame, sir? Every minute, shame, greedy. Greedy.
I said, oh yeah. I said, oh yeah. I said, oh yeah. We are the Gunners. I said, no.
We are the Gunners. So we have to go now, people. Big up, massive respect to all tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. So everyone, make sure you smash the like button. I would appreciate if you guys do so. And I'll see you guys again. We are the Gunners. Arsenal! Everyone, me turn shame. Me turn left, me shame. Me turn right, me shame. That's how you got, people. As an Arsenal fan, you're supposed to use the shame by now. Big up, people. Massive, massive respect. All who tuned in. Definitely, I can't say I never enjoy this one. That's how we keep it. Keeping it real, keeping it enjoyable. Have some fun, have some joke, have some banter and mig lights, you know? Definitely, people. And I'll see you guys again. At this present moment, I am
Emotional.
damage. Emotional damage. See you guys. Road. Big up. Boom.